Imagine a creature so tiny it could dance on a grain of sand. But this little critter is nearly invincible. Sounds like a superhero, right? Well, meet the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. And no, it's not a bear in a swimsuit. It's actually the closest thing to an immortal animal that scientists have ever discovered. From surviving in the deepest oceans to braving the cold vacuum of space, and even surviving crazy, catastrophic events, the tardigrade has earned the title of the animal that never dies. But how does this tiny creature defy the laws of nature? Stick around because what you're about to discover will blow your mind. Let's start from the top. What exactly is a tardigrade? These tiny creatures, also known as water bears or moss piglets, are less than a millimeter in size, barely visible to the human eye. But don't let their size fool you. Tardigrades are some of the toughest creatures on the planet. They're like the ultimate survival machines, decked out with 8 little legs, claws, and a body that looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. These guys are basically the Chuck Norris of the microscopic world. So, how does a creature so tiny survive in places where most animals wouldn't last a second? From frozen glaciers to boiling hot springs, even in the emptiness of space, tardigrades can live through it all. They can survive temperatures ranging from minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit, that is minus 200 degrees Celsius, to over 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 150 degrees Celsius. They've even survived radiation levels that would fry other animals and gone without food or water for decades. Yes, decades. If tardigrades were humans, they'd probably skip sunscreen, winter coats, and even water bottles on a trip to Mars. But the real magic happens when tardigrades go into cryptobiosis, a state where they basically shut down their entire body. They lose almost all their water, curl up, and become, well, like a tiny, indestructible ball. It's like a superpowered nap, a really, really long nap that lets them survive the worst conditions imaginable. When in this state, tardigrades can survive for years, waiting for better conditions to wake up again. And when things get back to normal, they just rehydrate, stretch out, and bam! Back to life as if nothing happened. Okay, get this. Tardigrades are the only animals that have survived the vacuum of outer space. In 2007, scientists sent them on a space mission to see how they'd handle the harshest conditions. No air, no water, extreme radiation from the sun, and guess what? They came back alive. Imagine taking a vacation to the moon without any oxygen, and still being able to come back and tell the tale. That's what tardigrades do. Now here's a wild thought. Could tardigrades outlive all life on Earth? Some scientists think that if a catastrophic event wiped out most species, these tiny creatures would still be around. Whether it's an asteroid, a supernova, or climate disaster, tardigrades just keep surviving. So while we're busy worrying about the next big asteroid, these microscopic warriors will be like, no big deal. Now, if there's one thing we can learn from tardigrades, it's that life finds a way. Even in the toughest, most unexpected conditions, these tiny creatures show us that survival isn't just about being the biggest or strongest. It's about adaptability and resilience. Who knows? Maybe one day, their incredible survival skills will inspire new technologies or help humans explore the farthest reaches of space. But for now, we can just sit back and admire the most unbreakable animal on Earth, the tardigrade. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember, if a tardigrade can survive space, you've got this. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to learn more wild and wonderful animal facts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.